Super well done. Congratulations. You've passed the process all the way through for Online Assessment Centre, final interview for Gloucestershire Constabulary. How are you feeling now?
I'm really, really excited. I'm nervous, but I can't wait. Like, I've managed to get this far, and I'm so excited to actually finally put the uniform on and actually do what I wanted to do.
Oh, fantastic. It won't be long before you get that uniform fitting.
Can't wait.
Yeah. You just look at yourself in the mirror and think, is it me?
Yeah,
Is it really me?
it
Yeah,
is.
fantastic. So, anyway, let me take you all the way back then, Chloe, to a time before you joined us.
Yeah.
So you knew you had this assessment process ahead of you, this final interview, all of these hurdles. How were you feeling back then before you discovered us?
Um, I was stressing because I used you guys for the National Sift as well. I
Mhm.
watched videos online.
Yeah.
Then once I got that through, I was like, oh no, this is like the major one now, the online assessment. I was panicking. I sort of should have got in contact with you guys sooner so I
Yeah.
could have had more preparation. But unfortunately, I left it to last minute. But I did the turnaround and got through it. It was a stressful week because I finished work at 5, would do my online assessment prep and wouldn't finish until like 2 in the morning. But
Mm.
I did it.
Wow. Yeah, because you were really short notice, weren't
Mhm.
you? You kind of came to us almost when your week for the online assessment centre
Yeah.
started. But we've done short turnarounds before, and we
Yeah.
did it this time, and we got you through. And I believe you got quite a good score as well.
Yeah. I did 85% on the online assessment.
Absolutely amazing, amazing. So from there, we had the final interview.
Yeah.
How did you find the transition from online assessment centre to final interview preparation?
I preferred that. I preferred the final interview preparation so much more. Like, I prefer face to face talking to people, and I feel a lot more comfortable doing that. And we went through all the questions. We prepared 11 questions. They only asked me 4 in my interview.
Right.
Yeah,
Four, that was it.
yeah,
Right.
was it.
But however, the thing is, if we're preparing you, and I don't want people to get this wrong, like we don't give you the answers, do we?
No, 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 of course not.
The way we show you the way, but you've got to do the hard work. We'll show you the structure, the systems, the processes. You've got to put it all together, and then we'll coach you to make sure that your answer's high performing. But by coaching you through all those different types of questions, even though you only had four on the day, how did it feel actually going into the interview, knowing that you'd gone through all of that preparation before?
I knew I had every answer prepared and I knew what I was going to be faced with. So I wasn't worried at all. I called Raj the day before. I was like, Raj, I'm panicking. I don't know what to do. And he was like, Chloe, do you realize they're going to ask you questions, more questions? I was like, I didn't know that. I thought it was just they ask you a question, you have to remember your whole like answer. He was like, no, 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 don't worry at all. They're going to ask you more questions, which reassured me a lot. And I went into the interview calm and I managed to do it.
Brilliant. Well, that's what we're after. Excuse me. We want to kind of not just prepare you for the actual interview, but remove that anxiety, remove
Yeah,
that nervousness, and replace it with confidence, so that people are almost enjoying the interview.
100%. And then I spoke to a close family friend who's a sergeant in Gloucester,
Yeah.
and I had a call with him. He was like, just be really positive, go in there, be happy, be positive, and show how much you want the job. And they're more likely to be like, oh, can I see Chloe working on my team? Yes, let's try and get her to go through and pass.
Awesome. And that's precisely the
Yeah,
question. You've probably heard me talking about it before.
yeah,
That is the question that they're asking themselves. They're not asking all those other questions they ask you, that's for the marking guide, but ultimately they'll decide which way you swing on that marking guide based on whether they can see you as part of their team. I mean,
100%. Yes.
100%, yeah. Well, that's, amazingly well done, Chloe. You've done the hard work. We've shown you the way. You've had one of our most, actually, they're all outstanding coaches. Actually, let me ask you this. So, did you get to join some of the webinars as well?
So I did. It was mainly with the online assessment with Debbie. And I think there was a man. I don't know what his name is. He was a young man that I joined with
Oh, they'll love that. Man.
online assessment, but Raj was amazing.
Yeah.
He was amazing.
Well, listen, yeah, they're all amazing, and I'll find out who that was. And yeah, young man, they'll love that young man, because all but one of our coaches are retired. One of them is actually still serving a police officer.
Oh,
So,
wow.
yeah, but we may look young. But we're all retired. Um, so, Chloe, let me ask you this question. So. If you had the opportunity to do so, and you do actually through this video,
Okay.
to speak to someone who's kind of sitting on the fence or they've just discovered the blue light world and they're thinking, surely it can't be this good. Surely their track record, all these Trustpilot reviews, like over 800 five-star reviews, they're not just reviews, they're little essays. Um, Surely they can't be that good. What message would you give them?
Tell them to go for it. Go for it. 100%. Like, just go for it. Like, at first I was a bit like, oh, surely, like, not, because I found you guys through a friend.
Uh-huh.
She is currently now in the apprenticeship route for Gloucester, and she
Right.
joined the Facebook team. They'll help you and support you. They were a massive lifesaver for me. I was like, okay, I'll see what it's like. I joined. I was like, oh no, like, is it actually going to be right? And I loved it. It helped me so much.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Awesome. Well, listen, I can see the smile on your face. That tells a million stories. But just remember, Chloe, you did the hard work.
Yes.
What you're talking about before, like, coming home from work and staying up till 2 in the morning, preparing with that kind of commitment. All we did was show you the way. All we did was show you the way. You've got a beating heart of a police officer. All we did is enable it to shine. That's what we did. That's what.
Yeah.
So amazing. Well done. I'm
Thank you.
super pleased for you. I've got a little favor if I can.
Of course.
Yeah. So on the day of your passing out parade, we'd love to see a photograph of you looking all proud in your uniform,
Okay.
just for our WhatsApp group. That's all.
Of course.
You're just for our team. We love to see those sort of results, and it won't be a goodbye because at some point we're hoping to launch an alumni service
Yeah.
so that you'll be able to keep in touch with our coaches, keep in touch with Raj, and the purpose of the alumni will be to help you design your most amazing career. So.
That's
Hopefully, we'll see you in our alumni at some point in the future, Chloe.
amazing. Thank you
All right, well, take care and thank you for joining me this morning.
so much. Take care.
Yeah, Chloe, bye bye.